Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to USA Volleyball's Girls Junior National Championships 18s Division. It is Championship Sunday here in the capital city of Columbus, Ohio, and we are ready to bring you Northern Lights 18 black volleyball here from the silver bracket. We have everything set up here on court number 3 today. We have our sideline reporters, Kara Spoladoro and Becky Wellbrock. And alongside the 25-time All-American Mike Spoladoro, I'm Jim Wellbrock, and we are elated to be here to bring you Northern Lights volleyball. Mike, welcome to Championship Sunday.
Thank you very much, Jim. We are elated indeed. Facing a team from Southern California here between LA and San Diego, 9-5-1 Elite. And Jim, this is it is Championship Sunday, and what does that mean? That means win or go home.
Absolutely. You want to leave it all out on the court today.
The schedule today, the girls will participate in 2 matches. They will play this one. If they win this, which we would expect, they will play in immediately following. If they were unfortunately to lose, they would still have to stay in ref. So as we look at the team huddling up over there, I think that's one of the messages is, look, girls, we're here for the next match anyway. You want to sit and watch it, or you want to be in the middle of it?
Absolutely. I think we know the answer to that. I think we're looking for...
We got balls flying every which direction.
There's a lot more room, of course, here with all the COVID protocols and so forth, spread courts out, but balls are still flying all over from every angle possible. You think you're safe behind a wall or a partition, and nope, here comes one shooting through. So I've already been hit in the head once here at this tournament as expected.
If you weren't watching last evening, we caught that one vividly on live as that ball came soaring in. Jim, I assume you've got your wits about you now.
Well, I found the Goodale ramp this morning. Didn't get lost and drive towards Dayton or Pittsburgh or Cincinnati or Cleveland. We're here in Columbus, and we are nearly ready to go. R1 climbing the stand. The whistles are given, the teams have waving, and we are ready to go.
Jim, I have to say, Jim, sorry to cut you off there. I just was reminded of I have done my good deed of the day as I was walking north towards the convention center. A couple was walking south on the sidewalk and said, "Excuse me, where's the convention center?" I said, "You're going the wrong direction," and I pointed them to that.
All right. Well,
so I feel good about how my day started in terms of being helpful.
Like to bring good karma one way or the other here and keep our positive bank account on the karma side, where we do a few good deeds. Hopefully a few good deeds will be done for us as Audrey Spoladoro scuffs up.
Mopping the floor
here. Some kind of disgusting stuff was picked off of that knee pad. I don't know if I want to know what that was.
I might suggest that we do some mopping maybe between days here.
And we are ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Championship Sunday. Left-hander Jordan Brownlee puts the ball in play down the right line here, picked up on the 9-5-1 side. They're going to swing this over. It's tough up off the block. Back over Mikey's going to spin this into the corner. Picked up here. Little libero. Nice swing there. 4-9-5-1.
I tell you, Jim, it's going to take a bit of adjustment with the eyes. Those shirts are very bright against the red floor. Not super friendly on the eyes.
Brianna Mitchell, libero left-hander, puts it in. Lexi picks this up. Kinsey shoves it over quick in the middle. Popped over by 9-5-1. Audrey, 5 ball out to the left pin. Lexi's there. Picked up on the 9-5-1 side. They go left side here. Swung over. A little bit long.
We get a net violation, Jim. Unfortunately, that point is going to go to 9-5-1. Didn't see the number on the net call. But it was a very explicit call by the R2. He clearly saw something. And the Light Squad down 0-2 early in the first.
Mitchell will continue for 9-5-1. Wellbrock picks this up. Audrey out to the left pin. Spun over here. A little bit of trouble picking this up on 9-5-1. They roll it off the top of the tape here. Wellbrock, back set. Mikey off the block. Picked up. Libero. They're going to swing this over in through the block. A little bit of chaos there. Just finds its way through.
Kinsey up there with a good block again. Just splits the uprights there. Comes down. She works to get her arms underneath, but not quite there. And Jim, time to stop this.
Yeah, Mitchell. Keep saying her name here. We want to break this sequence. Laura out of the back row. Swings it over. Picked up here by Sanders. Swatted back. Block sends it over. Pushed by Lexi into the corner of the one, but they're there to pick it up. Back into the middle again. Laura picks it up. Scrambling here on the court. Get it back over. Libero picks it up. Pushed over left pin. Swung hard through the block there by Weller.
Might see an early timeout here out of Coach Vogel. We're not putting any pressure on them, Jim. As the ball sends over, they are in position and just easily making plays. We've got to do a little bit.
All right.
Well, that helps.
That does help.
We've got to do a little bit better job getting in our offense and running our offense. The quick tempo that we've seen yesterday.
Right. I agree. I think we're on our heels right now, scrambling to keep the play alive versus being able to run our offense. Mikey sends this down right side. High set here. Timing off on that one. Tried to be tipped over. Block just gets a finger on it. The play continues, but again, that one gets through our right side block. Clugston. McKenna Clugston at the line here for 9-5-1. Back set, the slide. Kinsey, but they're right there. Sanders in the middle. Morse. And they are clicking on all cylinders.
They are clicking, Jim, but you know, it's not overpowering. It's just they're more precise right now. They're more clean.
Yes.
They're more accurate. Heads up.
Heads down for me.
Heads down. Heads
away.
Protected.
Clugston continues at the line, dribbles directly in the middle of the floor, puts it over. Picked up by Petrick here. It's going to go back to her. Swung over, and there's a nice
spot in the deep sixer. Lexi off the high hand, so she had the touch if needed. Nicely played by Lexi Petrick as he spins, looking for the ball. Ball comes rolling in. Nice that we have a wall behind us, Jim. It can't go too many courts away.
Right, that does help from at least the one direction. Right-hander sends it over, picked up here by 9-5-1 into the middle, off the top of the tape, picked up here by Lexi. Over to Laura, swung hard cross court. Libero has to dive to get it. They aren't able to bring it back.
They're playing. No, R2 is calling on the floor. R2 is calling on the floor. Yep. Okay, R1 was looking all around. She didn't know what to do. She thanks the lines judge. The lines judge calls it down. The R2 calls it down.
Well, they had the good vision on it over there, so
it felt like it was down to me, but that's a long way away.
Petrick will continue here. 3-6. Sent over. Good serve. They're scrambling. Sent over here. Mikey takes this one. 5-ball over to Laura. Picked up in the back by 9-5-1. They go left side here. Swung over by Weller, and that is long.
Still rolling through court 5. No one's on the court. Brooke sprints over, ducks under the net. All the way at the other end of court 5. Comes around, relay, looking for a relay person. Nope, she's going to jog it over.
Again, everyone.
Well done, Brooke, well done.
Everyone on their phones on court 5. That's the big difference from even 5 years ago here. Lexi Petrick continues from the line, picked up by Weller. Back to her, left side block, sends it back.
There's that Kinsey block. Getting that paw up there, Kinsey and Spoladoro putting up a big block. I believe that was off of Kinsey's left arm and down for a point. Jim, we'll talk about throughout the day today, stats over the first 2 days.
Lexi, middle, tries beyond 2, and it's successful.
One of the stats that stuck out to me, Jim, we had 19 blocks yesterday in the 4 matches. a block counts as a point off the block.
Cook at the serve, swung over to Wellbrock, looking for a touch.
Ooh.
None.
Good idea, though. Laura beat the block there, went down line. Just didn't quite get inside the end line. Liked the shot.
Cook continues at the line for 9-5-1. Laura gets this one. Audrey backing up. Kinsey, big snap over. Joust at the net. Won by Lights, but play continues on the side here, and that is Sanders. Lights swings back over. Libero picks this up. Tipped high up over the block. Mikey's there. Collision. Audrey on the ground. Hopefully okay. And that brings up Coach Lynette.
Good scrap by the Lights squad there. Jim, back to the stats. We will give you stats that are holistic of the team for obvious reasons. We're not going to talk about individuals. That's not necessary. But it's good to see. Nice play there by Audrey. Sorry to steal your call on that one, Jim.
No worries. Nice on two.
One of the things that we need to watch today for the tournament, Jim, 34 service aces, very positive. 30 service errors, something the team will want to work on today, being clean at the service line.
Cronin over to the left side here. Picked up. Weller on the swing here. Audrey picks this up. Laura really up in the air and takes a slam at that one. They send it over and they on two. Not able to pick it up.
Defensive specialist Kinsey Cronin in the back row with a nice dig. Laura with a complete smash. But they return it.
Ruby Morse at the line for 9-5-1. Laura gets this one high up off her shoulders. Goes back to her, roll shot it over here. Gonna go left side. This is Weller down the line. Sanders,
right down the line.
Sorry. Sanders on that one. Nice swing for 9-5-1.
Lights team now needing to cut into this deficit. The longer we go at this margin, the harder it is. Goes without saying.
Morris continues at the line. Over to Laura, up high off hands, picked up on the 9-5-1 side, and they're going to go back to Sanders here. Laura. Audrey sends the on two. They can't get it. Nice. Brings some cheering here from the sideline fans.
Just before, wow. R2 might be a former quarterback. That thing was launched a long way.
Perhaps
we talked about just that point inning just before the ball came rolling onto the court. A bit of luck there.
7-11. Brooke Whitebroad, left-hander, just not quite enough to get over the tape there.
Needed one more Cheerio this morning.
Yeah. You know, this team has played, 7 matches in 2 days. So they are tired. Jacob here on the service line, scrambling to get this. Unable to. 7-13, and we do need to make our move with impunity. Jacob continues. Picked up by Wellbrock here. Good pass, back set. Over to Sylvia.
That net's still shaking, Jim.
Yeah, something's been into it. Wellbrock, again a big swing.
Laura says, no matter. Give me that 5-6 seam. I want it. Nice shot there by Laura. Definitely was looking for that angle.
Yeah, really elevated there. That's what I like to see. Just get up and let her rip. We talked about that, the need to swing away. Sure, some are going to go out, but you do need to bring all of the energy that you possibly can on a good swing. This is Weller bringing this through.
Becky Wellbrock with the bump.
All right, that was Sanders on that swing from the right side, and she earns her way to the service line here. Justine.
Oh,
touch.
We get the net violation.
Oh,
I thought that was Justine that set bringing her in, but we will take that.
Boy, we got to use one of these to get a little run going here, and that's
no better person, Jim.
Jordan Brownlee, left-hander, Tri-City United, puts it in play, picked up by the libero here. Back set, squeeze through, but a diving dig there for Brownlee keeps this in play. 9-5-1 goes left side here. That is Weller, number 3.
Weller splits the block. Kinsey coming in fast. Just not quite fast enough off of her right arm and down.
And a timeout. Coach Vogel seen enough here, knowing that we cannot let this deficit continue, or we will not be able to get back into this set. So I think playing better than we did in the first few points, but the margin of deficit has not declined here. So we're talking about that, I'm sure, in the huddle. Not sure what the other words are, but hey, we gotta get going and get back to our game and slowly cut into this thing here. All right, we do want to thank our sponsors here today, including Sam McKay and his team at Easy Reels. We appreciate everything that they do. They make it possible for us to be here in the first place, but they also provide coaches' cuts, highlight reels, the ability to record as well as live stream your matches. Documentaries are supported by Sam and team for your club. And if you want to do what we're doing here today, you check out Easy Reels. Laura over at the R1 stand for a comment of one sort or another. Not sure what that is. Libero Mitchell puts it in play here. Looked like it might have been out, but it was very close. Lexi picks it up here, goes back to her, tools the block.
Lexi wanted the kill there. She didn't care if it was out or not. She wanted a swing.
It's your light squad in double digits. And that sounds better. 10-15 sounds a lot better than 9-15. So keep chewing away at this. Mikey Trias, right-hander, at the line here, picked up. Gonna go right side here. Oh, find a seam.
Not sure how that happened even.
It's Carwin.
Heads up. Somehow sneaking that between the block and the antenna. Somehow, some way.
It's just a ball's width to get through there. Somehow we've seen a lot of that over the weekend here. This one picked up by Lexi, the on-two again. The libero's there, diving on the floor to bring it back up. Tipped over by Weller. Brownlee out of the back row, swats it over deep in the one. Picked up out of the middle here. Laura, Audrey, the quick to Kinsey.
Coach Ray having a private conversation, or not private, one-on-one conversation in that last time out with Kinsey, probably talking about some blocking tactics. You see it pay off there as Kinsey gets a strong block up.
Nice serve here for Lexi. Swung over by Sanders up high off the block, but picked up here by Brownlee. Pass set over. Laura swings this back into the one. They're having trouble with it, but the leaker is blocked there on the left side. Play continues. Back out to Laura again with a 5-ball and tools. And
Laura finds a seam between the two blockers coming over. Nicely done. We got it back to 4, Jim.
We're inching our way back into this. Lexi wastes no time. Now I like this. And that was in for sure.
And that's another Stein Varman Alligator ace.
Our lead sponsor, Dan Stein, joining the court here. He's wearing bright yellow. He wants to be stood out.
No doubt. I like the pace here. It's just a little bit quicker than it was at the beginning of the set. Picked up here by Weller. They're scrambling to get this over. Brownlee's there. Let's use this opportunity. 5-ball all the way over to Laura. Picked up in the back row here. We'll try it again. Back set. Slide over to Kinsey. Picked up by their libero. They're going to go over to Weller here, and that gets through.
Just through the block there. Good tempo of play, though, out of their light squad, Jim, recognizing that they need to increase the energy, increase the play here.
It's going to bring Isabel Cook to the service line. 4-9-5-1. Wildbrock picks this up.
Ooh.
Audrey not able to get there, and hopefully does not injure herself sliding into the left side standard. Appears to be okay. Cook will continue. Laura, I think, wishing she would have taken that underhand and not overhand. Cook Need to break this little run. Kinsey going to try and do it here. Picked up on the 9-5-1 side. Sanders.
Coach Vogel not happy with what's happening. 9-5-1 wins the race to 20. He decides it's time to talk it over a little bit more.
All right. Yeah, just when you're thinking you're making a little run there, they erase that very quickly.
Yeah, a couple slide attempts there, Jim. Just the timing just not quite perfect.
Right. Yeah, giving the defense enough time to set up. It really does need to happen quickly. If there's any delay on it, if the ball has to be set a little bit higher to make the timing right, that gives the defense time to react, get in place, and those plays, the slide and the shake, are most successful when run extremely quickly. You can find an opening and the defense unable to make adjustments in order to get into the right spot on the court. So we'll look for that. Again, I thought we played our best when we could speed things up a little bit, keep them off their feet enough to not be right on the court in position. Brownlee here picks this up. 5 ball pushed all the way over to Laura. She tips it in.
Good spot.
Down to me, but
yeah, that's down.
And it is.
Nice spot, nice decision there by Laura. Good cross-court set by Audrey to get it out there quickly. Laura finds the hole in the court.
Kinsey Cronin here. Good serve. Scrambling to bring this over. The libero's going to pop it over. Sylvia's right there to say no. Send that back. Play continues. Again, the block sends it back. And again, over here to Sanders. Kinsey, the pass. Audrey looking to push that way back into the one. They're there to cover it.
Couple nice blocks there by Sylvia Koenig, Jim. Really set the stage for that point there. Nice job. I feel a little momentum going.
Yeah. Kinsey, left side here, continues. Sends it down into the one. They have to go down to get that. Up off the block. Light sets up here back. Mikey out of the back row. Swung over. Picked up there by Cook. They go over to Weller on the left side.
Blocks there. The cover is not. And that stops our run. It's not do or die time, Jim, but it's getting tight here.
And this is Morse at the line. Oh, almost a kick there to keep things alive.
Coach Vogel rubs his brow.
This 9-5-1 team kind of playing the same way we do, or would like to. Fast pace, ready to serve, ready to go. No time to look around, that's for sure. Good let go there by Anna P. It's going to bring Brooke Whitebroad back to the line. Trots to her favored spot. Heels off of the tiled surface. Left-hander pops, throws it in. Libero picks this up. Over to Sanders here, and nobody home there.
Tough one there, Jim. Triple block up, well covered. And a little tip shot over, down for the point.
Jacob to the line. Be one of their serve specialists. Haven't called her name too many times here other than service. Put in play. Anna P picks this up. Justine sent right back by the block. Man, not happy to say that we are at set point for 9-5-1.
We've seen the Light Squad dig deep from a big deficit previously. We'll look for it again.
Jacob picked up here by Anna P. There's Sylvia. And that finishes off the set. Looking for a touch there on the outside, did not find that.
Well, Jim, we obviously need to be better.
Yes. I'm not sure what the keys are here, but I think just get in a better rhythm, and I think we need to get up to a quick start in this.
Yeah, maybe we'll just kind of forget that first set happened. We'll talk about some stats for the tournament so far, Jim. Passing this weekend has been 2.13. I think the coaches would view that as positive. Their goal is 2.0. Just as a reminder, what that means, each pass is graded 0, 1, 2, or 3. If the pass is spot on to the setter and the setter has options to send to 3 different attackers, it's called a 3 pass. So that's the description there. We talked about 34 aces and unfortunately 30 service errors. I think an impressive number that I see here, Jim, on the tournament, 311 digs.
Wow.
We've been busy defensively. Conversely, 197 kills, still a big number, 3 short of 200. That would have been nice to see a 200 kill mark, but and then 29 blocks. So it's as we look at day 2, 19 of those blocks coming yesterday. So the team really amped up their blocking. So I think, by the numbers, relatively positive. I think our hitting percentage is a bit low. We're hitting 204 for the tournament.
Yeah,
I think a 300 is a good score, kind of like baseball, similar to baseball, right?
Very much so.
But I think as we look to set 2, it's just play your game. I don't feel like I was watching the Lights squad out there that first set.
No, and I think we just need to. Again, I would like to see a good start. I think we've played ourselves out of the hole sometimes, and we've certainly talked about with this team, they do tend to start slow. We saw one match on the first day early on that we went the other way with that, but this is a little bit typical of this team to start slow, and if you get down by 2 or 3, we talk about that, Mark, that you can pretty easily erase that. But you saw in this set that once it gets to 5, and we were down 9-15, we made a little bit of a run. We got it down to 3. They brought it right back up to 5, 6, and then it gets really difficult towards the end to erase that big of a deficit. I don't know that our team is necessarily built to erase a deficit of more than 3 or 4. So let's look to get off to a good start here and control the set on our side, similar to what they did in set 1.
Yeah, I agree, Jim. I think we talk about a lot in volleyball. 4 is kind of a magic number. Not many teams are built to come back from big deficits. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in a deficit.
Right.
So 4 is kind of that magical number of where are you within reach? And we saw it yesterday with Siesta, and that's the first set, they took it to us. The second set, down 4, but we kept it to 4, and we lingered at 4, and we lingered, and then next thing you know, you get a couple points, and it's down to 2, and then you're down to 1, and then you start to turn the tables. So,
well, and I think unless you have a really tough server, which we don't have, we have a good serving game, but there aren't particularly, devastating serves that you do see some teams have. And you can get in a rotation there where a server can run off 6, 7, 8, 9. But lacking in that, it is really difficult to erase a big deficit. So let's look for a good start here at Sanders.
See if we can do what they did to us, immediately take the serve.
Yes.
And then run a couple of our own.
Sanders puts it in play here. Wellbrock picks this up into Kinsey in the middle. And
that's a good start.
Excellent.
Good start, Jim. Let's see what Justine Bashir can do on the service line. See if she could run a few points for us.
The right-hander, Lakeville North product, surveys the court, puts it over here. Libero picks this up. They're going to go over here to the right side. That sneaks through.
Yep, must be a slippery ball, Jim. We've seen a few of those go right through the block.
Yeah, perhaps they greased the balls up a little bit this morning. We'll keep an eye on that. Mitchell here, the libero, sends this cross court, picked up by Lexi. We're going to come to Justine out of the back row here. That goes wide left.
This is the server, Jim, that ran a bunch at the beginning of the last match. I believe, anyway.
I think you're right. She got us in that early deficit. 1-6 we started in the first set, so looking to avoid that here. Mitchell again goes back, cross court. Picked up, it's going to go right back to Lexi. Takes a good swing at it, but a little bit long.
Long and strong. Who's going to make a play, Jim? Look around the court.
Well,
who's going to make it happen?
She's going to keep targeting that because it's working. She is working from her left cross court again. Wellbrock's going to get this one. Back set. Sent over by Kinsey.
Nice Nice play by the Kinsey there. We didn't see the hammer out of the slide, but a nice smart play. Finds the court. Seem to have a question at the table here. I'm not sure. Maybe a score validation.
2-3 is what we have picked up here by Weller. Goes back to her. Big swing is nicely dug up there by Lexi. Wellbrock sends this over. Back set, right side.
Oh,
just off.
Justine's there. Wants to make the play. Could have been wide, but you know, that's the thing. When you send it directly at a player with pace, what are they going to do?
They're going to go for the ball.
Go for the ball.
That's what the sport teaches you.
If you gotta make a move, might as well make a move to play the ball versus try to get out of the way.
Clugston also bringing this up. Here's another ball rolls into our court. Wellbrock sends this over. Picked up. Going to go back to Weller here. Gets through. Clugston will continue. Looking over to her bench for direction on where to place this serve. It's going to go over to Wellbrock here. Spoladero, the back set, running the slide here.
It works. We haven't seen it connect quite the way we like it, but we've seen two that just we made work. Good determination out of Kinsey Cronin. Fakes left, moves right, gets a signal.
Causes the defense to reset a little bit. I like that moving around, and I like a tape serve that drops over.
And that's another Stein-Varmont Alligator ace.
Okay, nice job here limiting the run. 2-4, getting back into it right away. And we are currently at 4-5. In the middle, nice attack for 951 there.
Quick middle attack. We didn't have an answer, and it's down on the floor to the deep 5. Ball's coming in hot and heavy. It's just a simple bounce warm-up causing commotion.
Cook to the line.
The shake.
The shake is successful for Sylvia.
Sylvia's shake, good for a point. And again, Jim, I think the good news here is our plays are working. And they're not quite as crisp as we've seen. That's good news if we can make things work out of the adjustments.
White broke the hop serve there, sent over. Mikey with the pickup, scrambling, unable to bring it back.
Lots of hustling, lots of rushing around.
Well, we're in the same boat as we were in the first set here, so we're limiting the gap, but we need to make our own run. We need to get on top in this set and control the pace a little bit more than what 951 is doing. Wellbrock, left side, goes long.
Yeah, Jim, we're in the same spots, but I would say we got here in very different ways. Dug ourselves a deep hole early in one. This one we're staying tight, but we're just not quite over the hump, as you mentioned.
Morse, right-hander, sends it over, not over.
We'll take some help. Never want to cheer for errors out on the other side of the court, but it's desperation time on Championship Sunday.
Absolutely. We need to make a little run here, and we have Anna Pomasenko at the line, looking for her to start this run. Her favorite spot. Oh, that ball really dropped.
And that's another Stein-Varmont Alligator ace.
Nice sinker ball there.
As I scan left here, just behind Anna P., you can see the yellow shirt of Dan Stein, President, CEO, Operating Officer, Lead Operations Personnel, Dan Stein.
Anna P. continues here. Over to Sanders. Picked up nicely there by Anna P. Roll shot. Sent back over by 951. Light sets up again quickly to Sylvia. They pick it up here. Over to Sanders again. Block is there.
Mikey Tria, Sylvia Koenig excited about the double block. And Jim, we are tied much earlier in set 2 than we were in set 1.
Yeah, this is when they made their big run in set 1. So already better results here. Wristed over there for 951. Sylvia drops it in.
We're finding spots, Jim. Finding spots to earn points.
Yeah, I think in the first set.
The energy's up a little bit.
Yeah, it is. And like you say, in the first set, they always had somebody there in these places, and we are picking little places they are not able to get to right now. Over to Sanders here. She tries to go up over the block. Pancake. Nope, called down by R2.
Is that a waffle then? If we miss the pancake, did we get a waffle?
Well, that would be your backup prize, but I think all you get is an empty plate. Serve comes over from the 9-5-1 side here. Back set by Brooke. The delay there for Sylvia. Picked up though. They're going to go to Sanders down the line. I should have probably put a hand out for that one, but there is a gentleman behind me able to reduce the travel of that ball out of our court.
Looks like court 5 is done for the day. Court 2 done for the day. Not many courts running.
Jacob continues up the line here for 9-5-1. Picked up by Brownlee. Over to Lexi.
Good
Swings
cut.
across court there. Sanders stuffed.
Mikey Trias. Another stuff block out of 36. Well done, Mikey. Again, we'll mention thank you to Miss Trias for chaperoning this weekend, taking care of our girls.
Brownlee at the line here. The delay in the middle from 9-5-1, but sent back over.
Cronin and Mikey having a blast at the net there. Cronin with the block, Mikey with the tip down. Back on top, your light squad, 11-10.
Brownlee continues, left-hander, sends it over. Good serve picked up by the libero here. Back set right side. Sanders sent back to her. Scrambling net play. They get it over.
Tough shot there. Strong play out of the 9-5-1 left side hitters this morning, Jim. And we are at the Dave Koenig point.
We've won most of these. I'm looking for this one to also go in favor of Lights. Sanders at the line here. Picked up. Oh, confusion there between a couple of the Lights players and causes that ball to find the floor. Koenig point goes to 9-5-1, and Sanders continues from the line here, picked up by Anna P.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and some miscommunication. Brooke wanting to smash that ball into the ceiling, instead flips it over to the 9-5-1. Little quick gathering here in the middle of the floor. Coach Vogel offering some encouragement. And Sanders continues. Anna P. here brings this up. Brooke, back set. Over to Mikey. Into the block. And returned out of bounds.
Mikey having herself a set. The second set here. Blocks. Attacks. Tips.
And a serve down the right side. Picked up there by Weller. Over to the right side.
Again, sneaks through the block in the antenna.
Yeah, for sure. Finds a way to get that through. Does Olivia Carwin. Sanders does a little dance in the back there to kick the ball over to Mitchell, the libero. She has hurt us, the left-hander. Again, that cross court. Picked up there by Anna P. Into the middle. Goes long.
All right, we're going to need a play here, Jim. The lead up to 3.
Yeah. We need to stop this. Again, the same serve there from Mitchell. Out of the back row here, Justine. Oh,
That's
back set, looked like a double contact. We're not going to get it here. Play continues, swatted over. Libero picks this up. There's the back set.
4. No.
Oh, we're not getting the call there, and swung up. We get a touch. Oh, yeah.
Justine got her right paw up there. That ball is beyond court 4, heading towards court 11. Not getting help.
And
Here comes the relay.
a timeout.
Good timeout, I think, by Coach Vogel.
I agree.
Got back to 4. And it's we're going to take this opportunity to remind you all that this broadcast brought to you by the Easy Reels application. Sam McKay and crew at Easy Reels has been fantastic supporters of the program. provides this platform that streams, multiplayer, overlays the score, enables highlights, multiplayer mode, muting of the live stream to keep you out of YouTube jail. Thank you, Sam McKay, for your support. And let's see what they drew up out of the timeout.
All right, Mitchell here. Again, the same exact serve. This time Lexi takes this one. Boy, I thought maybe
Got
they
a
were
break
in the net
there.
but play continues.
Oh my gosh.
Again, some miscommunication on both sides here.
Oh
Gets
boy.
the point for Lights.
Can't say I'm too proud of that point, Jim, but a point's a point.
We'll take it. Brings Lexi Petrick to the line. Right-hander puts a good serve over, just crawls
And that's
over the
another
tape.
Stein Varmint Alligator ace.
Thank you,
There's Dan.
Dan Stein. Lexi again, picked up here by Weller. Sent back over, they're gonna go back set here. And the block is
Kinsey
there.
Cronin, blocking
up.
machine, fired up. And Jim, we're back within one just like that.
Let's make a run here. We gotta get ahead
I'm
of
in.
these guys by 3, 4, or 5 ourselves. And Sanders picks this up in the back row. Up off the block, Justine is there with the cover. Audrey sends it over. Play continues here. 5 ball over to Laura. Big swing, but picked up. Right side, through the block is there. Sent back. Over to Weller.
Doesn't make it. Nice block by Laura Welbrock there after a strong cross-court kill that was dug up. And there's a 4-point run getting a timeout from 9-5-1. Jim, a little more excitement, a little more energy.
Yeah, definitely. Now let's keep this going. I think that's going to be the message from Coach Vogel. Okay, that's a little more like it. Now let's get some consistent play here and rattle off, 3, 4, 8 more points. And
I'd
we'll be in
take
a good
9.
spot.
Why stop at 8? Give me
Might as
9.
well.
Give me set 2
It would be good.
in the books.
We need to have set 2 if you're just joining us. Lights did drop set 1, 16-25. So we are looking to I think they
Double timeout.
took 2 timeouts. Boy, I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't think I've ever seen that either. I don't know.
Boy, there's some, I don't want to say harsh words. I can't hear what they're saying over there, but there's some
unhappy.
kind of looking for the right
unhappiness.
word here, what I'm seeing out of their coach. It looks negative to me. Now, they're,
A double timeout, Jim. We'll have to go to the record books, but I don't know.
I have never called a double timeout. Guaranteed. I've never seen a double timeout. But, we'll see if it works. 9-5-1 has been in control of this match the entire time, and Lights on the verge of taking control of set 2 here. Wow, their coach, it looked negative. We're going to go with that. But Lexi Petrick continues, drops the serve right down the right line. Quick in the middle here, and boy, Sylvia takes that one off the shoulder, head somewhere. That was a sharp swing.
It was a sharp swing. They got the play drawn up they wanted. Get back in lead. Important to get the ball back right away here, Jim.
9-5-1 puts this in play. Wellbrock. Audrey sends it over. Not going to be
And
able to
good
get
for
to
a
it.
point.
Nice. Limit that right away. And the effect of the double timeout hopefully erased from everybody's memory. And nice that they are out of timeouts. I believe we have 1 remaining. And that brings Medford's Kinsey Cronin to the line. Big, high, towering set here and a big swing. Brought back up and over by Sylvia. They're going to go over to Weller on the left side here. Block sends it back, scrambling. They're pointing at us for something. I'm not sure what that is.
I'll
Kinsey
tell you
nice
in a
there.
minute, Jim.
Swung back over by Laura here. Play continues, looking for the on-2, but it's not successful. Chaos on the court here, looking to win this point. They're going to go over to the right side, and Weller brings that through.
Call that a volleyball god point, Jim. What they were talking about was after the block, Audrey made the block, Sylvia Koenig came to try to play the ball up, and she caught the bottom of the net. So she was in the net. The libero saw that because she was on her knees right in front of her, but no one else did.
Cook at the line. Quick, the shake here from Sylvia. 9-5-1 there. Swung over, but long.
Oh, no.
They're going to call a touch.
Touch. Wow. Wow.
No, I didn't see it. Cook continues, need to forget about it.
That's right.
Laura swung off the high hands there, but picked up. And they're going to go over here to Weller.
No touch on that one, Jim. That was wide and high of any hands we had at the net. Jim, you're right. You got to forget about that one. Move on. Play volleyball.
Any of those points that don't go your way or a call you don't like, you can argue for a few seconds, and then you have to forget it. The left-hander, Brooke Whitebrook, kisses this off the tape into the middle here, tipped over by Sanders.
Really hoping for the root beer point there, Jim.
Yeah.
Didn't get it.
Did not get it. 18-20. Morse to the line. Looks over for direction. The signal given to go. Sent over. Anna P is there. Laura.
Rolls it off the touch. Yeah, there we go.
Lights.
Good call there. Laura does a good job rolling that ball up off the hands.
We're hanging
and
in
here's
there.
Anna P.
Hanging in there in set two, but we need to get ahead in set two soon. Anna P puts it over. Favored spot there, but picked up by the libero. They're going to go over to Sanders here in the blocks.
Mikey Trias continues her stuff block game. Jim, we saw that one clearly.
We
20-20.
Perfect vision here for Anna P. Right-hander sends it over. That ball spinning to the left.
And that's another Stein Varmint Alligator ace.
Don't think we're going to see a timeout coming from 9-5-1.
I certainly hope they don't get a third. No challenges here at the USAVB Nationals. Anna P continues. This is Sanders tipping it over. Pushed out, 5 ball over to Lexi. Swings it over, libero dives in to get that. Sanders again. Anna P is there. The run-through pass for Brooke. And that one
good hustle by Brooke to get over there, but that ball spinning wildly. Tough to make an attack on it. 21-21, Jim. We're racing to 4.
Nicole Jacob, serve specialist. Puts it in play. Picked up by Lexi here. Good pass. Swung over to Sylvia on the slide, but they pick it up. They go right side here. Again, they find that gap. Brownlee unable to bring that one back.
Jordan plays it to Cronin. Unfortunately, Bill Cronin standing off the court. Okay. We're looking for the double deuce. Double deuce get us to quad deuce.
Jacob continuing at the line for 9-5-1. Picked up by Lexi here. It's a 3 pass. Tipped over by Mikey. 3 ball over opportunity here for Lights. Back. Sylvia down the line and out of here.
There's the double deuce getting us to quad deuce in set number 2. Racing to 3 now, Jim. Who can get to 25?
Coach Vogel up, offering encouragement here. Libero picks this up, right side.
Tipping machine.
Sanders continues to score points against your light squad here.
Dave Koenig goes left footer on that one, Jim.
Looking to mix it up, looking to change the order here of the score. Sanders on the serve. Nicely done by Kinsey. No doubt on that one.
No doubt on that one. 4 serves, 4 returns. Hard 5-6 seam. Mikey Trias coming, needing 2 to knot this thing up at 1 set apiece.
Let's get an ace here. I see a spot between the 5 and the 6 there, but it's straight to the libero. Picked up right side again. Again, finding room in that gap.
And here we go, Jim. First match point to 9-5-1. Who is going to make a play on your Northern Lights side?
Mitchell at the service line. I think we know where this one's going to be going.
Lexi's ready.
And there it is. Audrey, quick in the middle. Kinsey pokes it over. Libero's there to pick it up. Back, right side, block. We're going to have a little conference here. Stop. Don't get too excited.
Off the head. I saw the antenna. Block off the head, came back off the antenna.
Good discussion now, calling over the floor captains. And I think this is going to go the way of Lights.
She's pointing this way. What's the call?
Oh, what a break.
Yeah, hit the antenna. I don't think that was a break. I think I saw the antenna move as well, Jim, and we are knotted at 24. Volleyball's version of
overtime. And we go to tennis scoring.
Coach on the court. Should be a yellow card at this point. Still arguing. Coach still on the court. Still yelling. No card. Still pointing.
Feet are on the
Feet
line.
on the court.
He's got to get off the court here, or I would expect that we would.
Coach still on the court.
Lexi wanting to go with this serve. Finally, the signal given, puts it over. Picked up there, but trouble!
And that's another Stein-Varman Alligator ace.
Thank you, Dan Stein. And the Lights squad gets their first set point.
They're on
Lexi
their heels.
Petrick on the hook.
Go quick, get them right there. Trouble with the first contact. They swing it back in. Libero has to free ball this over. Picked up by Lexi here. Ball on the court. We're going to be replaying this one.
No.
And that would have been, well, they let up. Hard to say what would have happened there. Laura had a nice swing cross court from the left side as the whistle was blowing. None of that matters. We do it again.
Well, this time we're just going to get it clean with an ace, Jim. You know, there's a whole wall of girls defending that warm-up over there. It's unfortunate.
Lexi. Trouble. Brought back. It's an identical
Looks like the
play.
same play. How about the same result?
Kinsey.
Oh, nice dig.
Left side. Sanders.
Jeez. Nice dig over there by 9-5-1 to get that ball up. I thought it was on the floor. And we continue on.
Clugston to the line.
Tied at 25.
Wellbrock. Over. Advantage 9-5-1. Clugston continues at the line here, and Coach Vogel choosing to use his final timeout. And they're going to talk it over here.
Nerves are up, anxious. We take this moment to remind everybody that Sam McKay and the Easy Reels team is bringing you today's production. Easy Reels platform streams straight to YouTube, allows for multiplayer tournament mode, muting in the live stream, scoring overlay, highlights. All in all, an excellent chance to stream volleyball. And here we go, Jim. Second match point
Clugston
for 9-5-1.
at the line, sent over. Brownlee picks this up. Audrey here out of the back row. Justine swung over, picked up by Sanders there into the block. Laura pops it up, gets out of the way. Back to her. Play continues here for 9-5-1 as they set up left side. Goes up high off the block. Brownlee's there. Audrey! What a great play there.
There you see the advantage of having your setter play in the front row. You only have two attackers, but on tight passes like that, she has the ability to go up and put the ball down.
Deuce. Again. Kinsey. Weller. Wide.
Northern Lights gets their second set point. I got the ball, Jim. I got pixie dust for Kinsey.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let's look for an ace. Finish this thing off.
On the hook, Kinsey Cronin.
And that's it.
And that's another Stein Varmint Alligator ace.
What a set.
28-26, set 2 victory for Northern Lights. Jim, now I got to ask, do I get any credit? Do I get an assist on the ace because of the pixie dust?
I think there has to be some intangible there. You added just a little bit extra zip to make sure that ball got over the tape and did not stay on our side. Rolled over, and 951 defender unable to bring it back up and sends us to a set 3.
Coach is still all over the R1 at that antenna call.
And again, I think I don't want to say he cost his team the set, but maybe with the double timeout, I don't think that did them any good.
Yeah, he has yet to send a captain up for the coin toss.
And again, any of the negativity at that point in the match is not, I just don't think that serves well. There's time for hollering and there's time for, I don't know, coaching with impunity. I keep using that word, but that's what it feels like. But boy, when your team is on the verge of winning, that is not the time to chew them out, get them distracted, thinking about something that just happened that can't be undone. Instead, hey, we got to play the next point here, and I think it threw them off just enough.
I agree, Jim. I agree. Now we're going to race to 15, and this can happen fast. We've struggled early in both of these first 2 sets. It'll be important for us to try to turn those tables and get up on top early.
Yeah.
And we've got some momentum. I think the coach continuing to dwell on that antenna call is positive for us.
It is.
It's focusing on the past, not looking towards the future.
It's negative energy, and it needs to be avoided. Yes, you do have to learn from your mistakes, but at this point in time, you're on Championship Sunday.
We're going a little huddle out here in the middle of the court, too. We got, I can just feel the enthusiasm out of the red squad here, or the black squad, the red-shirted black team. I can feel the enthusiasm. I can feel the excitement. I feel like they've just now started to feel like, hey, we're starting to play. I still don't think this has been the cleanest they've played. Even in that second set victory, I think they willed their way to victory. I think they still have some room to step up and really drop the hammer here in the third set.
Well, and I know we've heard them in different interviews say, we know what we can do. Well, good.
Do it.
Let's do it right here. I like that comment for the sake that, yes, we have the potential and we just need to execute. And that's the hope here.
A reluctant Dan Stein, I think. He's going to come join our broadcast booth. As the team breaks the huddle, steps out onto the court. I couldn't tell who won the coin flip. But we will find out momentarily. Again, I think seeing some pretty good enthusiasm. Looks like Justine might have a little blood need to be taken care of there on the bench. I don't think anything serious. Well, Jim, I thought we were going to get Dan Stein over here. I think we put him right here in between us where he can't get away. Dan Stein, welcome to the program here. You're going to join us for set 3?
I absolutely am. What a great comeback and exciting second set to give us a chance at 3.
Just a reminder for everybody, Dan Stein, our main sponsor, rebranded recently to Stein Varmint. And Jim, we won the toss. Here we go.
Jordan Brownlee, left-hander, Tri-City United, puts it over down the right side, picked up here by the libero. They're going to go over to Carwin on the right side. Picked up nicely there. Brownlee, the pass over. Wellbrock sets it up. This is Sanders. Back again to Carwin. Gets off the block.
9-5-1, jumping off to an early lead there. Kinsey Cronin there for the block. I think she'd like that one back. She was just a bit off the net. Closer to the net, might have had a stuff block there.
Mitchell to the line. Libero loves this cross-court serve. There it is again. Wellbrook here to pick this one up. Audrey, quick into Kinsey. Gets scrambling down, punched over by Mitchell. Back set. Mikey swings through the block. Libero diving on the floor to keep this one alive. Over on their bench to play it. Picked up here by Lexi. 5-ball. Over to Lexi again. Back through the block. Point lights.
I like that setting decision by Spoladoro. So much chaos off towards the bench. She elects to go wide to the strong side. And Lexi strong through the block. Dan, we'll let you call an alligator ace anytime it happens. Live and in person.
Anna Pomasenko looking for an ace here. Sends it over to the other side of the court. Unusual for her, but over to Carwin here. Tries to tip. Picked up nicely by Anna P. there. Swung up high off the block by Lexi. Punched over. Back set here. Over to Carwin again. Block just wide left.
We are going to get a block there. Kind of looked like net cord to me, but that ball really rebounded out. Lexi probably got a good forearm on it.
Yeah, I think from the angle it took off back across the court, it almost had to hit a hand there, unfortunately.
Geometry major, I see.
Clugston to the line here, picked up by Brownlee. Back set.
Oh, Audrey, there's no one there. Anna making nice diving attempt. Not sure. Audrey and Kinsey not in sync on that one.
Clugston will continue at the line for 9-5-1. Dead center in the court, puts it over. Brownlee picks it up on this side. Pushed over, 5-ball over to Lexi. Does not get over.
Here we are digging ourselves that early hole again, Jim.
Very much so. Need to get out of this right away here. Looking for a side out. Clugston, don't want to call her name anymore in this set. Let's get this one back. Brownlee handcuffed her there. Wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout from Coach Vogel.
And there it is. Not the start you're looking for in a race to 15, Jim.
No, not at all. And we've done this in the other two sets as well, getting down by as much as 1-6 in the first set, limiting that a little bit in the second set, and not getting down early by more than 2 or 3. And that's, I think in a third set, an important third set, I think it's important to keep it at 2 or 3, no more than that. We talk about getting more than 4 and 5, but in a third set, you got to keep it at 2.
All that being said, I've seen this team come back time and time again. They will not quit.
Clugston looking for direction from the bench and R1. And here we go. Wellbrook brings this one up. Audrey over to the left pin, punched deep into the one by Lexi Petrick.
Smart play there by Lexi. The double block was there. The set was a bit off the net, so she chose to use that space to direct it exactly where she wanted, earning her way back to the service line.
Petrick punches it over here, picked up by Sanders. Sharp cut required here. Brownlee's there to pick it up. Audrey sends this over, but picked up there by Weller.
We are not calling doubles here, Jim. That rule apparently has gone away for this set.
Doubles, we feel, are being,
as long as it's consistent,
let go by U.S. Volleyball. Might be a change that's coming to the rules a little bit. Knuckleballing serve here. Back over to Weller. Block is there. Again, tips this time. Picked up nicely there by Lexi, and play continues. Brownlee, the bump set. Wellbrook roll shots this over. Bodies all over the floor here. Audrey, Kinsey in the middle. Out of reach. Olivero diving.
Boy, that was a nice defensive play by Anna P. A smart play by Laura Wellbrook as that ball came over. She could have gone after it, recognized she wasn't quite ready, and set up the conventional kill in the middle.
Nice serve here. Is it in? Is it in? Is it in? Called out. Shaking the head at R1 here. She doesn't really see it. Has to go with the call of the line judge.
I didn't see it either. Mr. Stein, did you see it?
I absolutely saw it. That was no doubt in. And
okay.
I know I'm biased, but
I thought it caught the edge. Cook here.
I thought it definitely did.
For 9-5-1. Kinsey puts a little bit extra on that one, but picked up nicely over the 9-5-1 side. Tip is over the top of the block and falls in. Got to get a side out here. Stating the obvious. Cook wastes no time. Lexi picks this up. Audrey pushes it all the way over in a 5-ball to Laura. Spun over. Picked up here. Beyond 2. Brownlee there. Laura sends this over. Picked up by Mitchell here. Push in the middle. Audrey over to the left side. Laura swings it cross court. Nicely done, but a great dig there for the 9-5-1 libero. Brought back over by Sanders. Audrey sends it over. Joust at the net. Pushed back in the deep in the 5 there by Mitchell.
Unfortunate turn of events there, Jim. Lots of good jousting at the net. The whole team was sucked up. Libero sees that and goes deep to the 5.
Serve comes over here. Lexi picks this up. Quick. Kinsey, nice spot there. Just out of the reach of Mitchell. A player that scrambles all over the court.
Got a little of their own medicine there with the tip.
Cronin earns her way back to the service line. Fakes right, goes left.
Defense looks over. A little bit confused. Serves quickly over. Flopping on the floor to bring this one back over. Sanders gets it through.
9-5-1 fired up, Jim. Seeing more spirit out of them than I think we've seen. High intensity here. Ball coming in, coming out.
That guy is probably an ex-quarterback.
He's got an arm.
Maybe at the Ohio State University. Not sure about that. As Morse puts the ball in play here, picked up.
Smart play by Anna P.
The very last second she lets that go. Wow.
That's what they're taught, Jim. Work your body over to that line, find that line, and if it's outside your body, let it go.
That's going to bring the left-hander, Brooke Whitebroat, to the line.
Giving serving signals as she steps back.
Little hop, sends it over, picked up there by Mitchell. Into the middle, kind of a delay there. Sylvia throws this over on the other side, but picked up. Oh, almost miscommunication there, but we're going to get this one back over. Laura sends it over on the free ball. Set back up in the middle here. Big swing there from Sanders.
Brought the hitter from a different spot, Jim. Anytime you get a different look, you've got to key off of different elements. And that was a clean swing to the floor for 9-5-1.
Jacob puts it in play. Picked up by Wellbrock. Brooke, the pass set. Back to Laura. Block is there. Vogel looking at the scoreboard. Looks again.
Gonna let him play through it.
Serve comes over, picked up by Lexi here. Back set, slide, Sylvia. Trouble.
And they keep it at 4, Jim. Important. Need to claw back here. The convenience store point.
7-11. Wellbrock, right-hander, sends it over. Picked up by Mitchell here. Back over to Sanders, swatted over, but picked up by Mikey. Lexi heels this over. In the middle, big swing from Sanders, but picked up nicely there. Over to Lexi. And scores!
Off the block, tools the block. Excellent defensive play there by Laura Wellbrock. That's the same play they ran a couple points ago. Clean shot again, but Laura is there for the dig.
Right-hander will continue here. Mitchell picks this up. Right side, big swing from Sanders. Block is there.
Block is there. The ball came over quickly and out, regardless of how you rule that one. Point, lights.
Wellbrock. Mitchell picks it up. In the middle, Sanders squeezes it through.
They ran that play again. The double block was there. Somehow that ball crept through.
Nine 5-1 puts it in play, picked up by Brownlee here. Back set. Sylvia tips it up over the block. Oh, and that Mitchell is
she's a smart one.
a crazy good player. And I think Vogel finally using their Final timeout, getting down to crunch time here. Need to make something happen right now.
Well, Jim, we have our main sponsor here, Dan Stein. Dan, you were here with 18 Red. How was your trip to Columbus?
You know, not a lot of wins in the win column, but we fought hard and played some really good competition. We lost our last match today, but you're always disappointed in a loss, but it was against a really good team. A lot of big swings both directions, and just came up a few points short.
Sanders to Brownlee. In the middle, Mikey punches it over. Trouble there, Alexi puts it down.
There. 13-10, Jim. We need Jordan to get a couple. Dan Stein, the vocal cords are tuned up and they're ready.
I'm going to see an ace right here. Picked up though on the 9-5-1 side. Swung hard cross court, way too hard.
Boy, that thing, oh no, that's going to head into the women's room overflow area.
Oh my. Yeah,
we might need a towel on that one.
We've got a
good hustle over there by 9-5-1. We want to check that ball.
Yeah, make sure that
Brooks seems
dry
okay.
And clean. 9-5-1 coach, I think, thinking about a timeout here, but hasn't used it yet. Left-hander Brownlee puts it over, picked up by Mitchell here into the middle. Miscommunication, swatted over. Opportunity for lights here. Looked like a lift to us, but they're not the ones making the call. Number 8 puts it over here from the right side. Brooke into Kinsey, off the libero. Point lights.
Boy, when you need a big point, she is there.
That coach is frustrated at something again. No double timeout this time.
Brownlee continues. Mitchell has trouble with this one. They're going to get it back over here. Wellbrock's there. Brooke into Kinsey. Swatted off the block. And we are knotted at 13s.
Get that ball. Don't make that server work. Jim, pixie dust time.
Oh, Becky's
got the pixie dust.
Sideline reporters here giving us constant information. Left-hander Brownlee puts it over Mitchell. Delays a little bit, but picks it up here into the middle. Sent right back. Kinsey down and up. What a celebration.
First match point. 18 Red. Brownlee on the hook. Mr. Stein, get your vocal cords ready.
I'm ready.
I'm feeling good.
Brownlee wastes no time. Puts it over. And
that's an alligator ace! Boy, set 3 comeback in Jim. That's an exciting way to finish this thing, and wow, you could just feel the roll happening. I think Jim, frustration took over on the other side of the court. We did not see a double timeout. We did not see a single timeout, nor did we see engagement. I think the team just kind of collapsed, and the Lights team felt it, and they went after it, and they kept going.
I think this is another really good example of this idea of negative coaching. It doesn't help your team. You have to have a short memory. We talk about that. Certainly everybody talks about that, but that did not happen in practice here. Once the confusion happened with the call that they didn't like and the double timeout, they were on their heels for the rest of the match.
We noticed a little infighting too when things started to roll against them from the sideline over there, and that's
exactly.
And it's easy to smile when you're up by 5 or whatever, but you get a little adversity and it helps the other team out. That's for sure.
Yes, and we did make good use of that. Wow, what a comeback victory. Absolutely thrilling to call that final point.
Jim, I think I'm going to need to seek medical attention. I think Mr. Stein may have broken my knuckle on our fist bumps here.
Okay.
But no, I'm in all seriousness, I think we're going to shut down the broadcast here for a few minutes, regroup, get ready for the next match. But please do not go far. We will be back on the air shortly.
All right, we'll see you soon.